of Momochi and Chocoblanca's Shinobiism school.
That is my understanding, yeah. And his super serious face, but lightened up by a little soul patch. I like that.
It's really interesting because on the flight here from LA, I ended up sitting next to Tachikawa.
Oh, nice.
And Tachikawa, who speaks really decent English, actually,
cool.
by the way. So we were able to talk like almost the whole flight.
Yeah, I've said hello, and that's about where, yeah. He didn't go much further.
He was saying like he doesn't feel like there's a lot of young players coming up and, you know, getting into fighting games as much as before. You know, especially the ones that don't have an arcade release.
Sure, yeah.
You know,
that was the sort of social galvanization that brought everybody together.
Yeah, but he did mention Haku as one of them, and of course I think I was talking to Giuna, and Giuna says that's just Tachikawa being, you know, like the Asian parent. Like there are actually a lot of young players that are good, but he just doesn't think they're good because he's holding them to a higher standard.
Catches him low.
Gachikun, of course, one of the only Japanese players that is really kind of stuck with Rashid. No, actually, Takeuchi was the one that did that. Gachikun, was he one of the players who switched away from Rashid? I can't remember now. There used to be like 7 Rashids from Japan, and a lot of them left the character and went to Kami, like Moke, for example.
I like that Gachikun's style of play, like right out of the gates, has been testing Haku a little bit, going for some cheeky stuff, seeing how his responses have been. But Haku's risen to the challenge every time. Yeah, that's Sonic Boom. Still coming in. Finds it fierce.
Haku has the anti-airs all ready to go, gets the forward throw, and now it's going to take a slight life lead.
He's just going to hang back here and see if he can get Gachikun to overcommit. Catch him in a funny situation.
Ooh, not fast enough to get over there to punish.
Gachikun went for the shimmy and a counter shimmy. Nobody bites. Ooh. Such restraint for both players.
Yeah, a lot of the players out there that, you know, instead of going for the throw, go for the jab instead.
He might have had an anti-air opportunity there, but it didn't land. Gachikun got away with the jump in.
All right, pressure time. Nice.
Wake up jab, Sonic Boom.
I mean, oh, I see. He was just going to go for it.
He went for it, yeah. I was looking for the chip.
Yeah, he was just going to chip him. For a second there, I thought he was taking a page out of the Daigo book. Daigo has been doing that a lot recently. Wake up jab into EX Sonic Boom.
A little bit of get out of jail.
All right, well, he has Haku in the corner now. Let's see if Gachikun can apply some more pressure here.
Shut down the jump. Good stuff.
But again, you can see how impressive it is, you know, from Fudoh Haku. As I said, very young fellow. And, doing really well here against Gachikun. It was a little bit, I mean, I don't know how old Gachikun is. It's hard to tell with Asian people, you know. I'm being like...
You tell me, James. Gets the full completion. Second jab. Sometimes that flash kick will miss, but he had the range sussed out perfectly. Good challenge again.
Right? What's
going to beat it big.
Here?
He's got the meter. That's him out. Again, he doesn't bite. Drops the critical art option in favor of an EX Boom that doesn't land.
Trying to get in there with the EX tornado canceled in the forward roll. Oh my god. And see right again. That low jab. Oh my god, he sat on it.
Look, as a Guile player, I can't get anybody to land on that boom when they jump in. They always get over it. I don't know what he did there, but he landed it. Good stuff.
I think Rashid needs to work a little bit more on the gym, on butt day, basically, you know.
That's right. I feel no sympathy for Rashid players, though. So
wow, dang.
That character's been riding high for a long time.
I think you just made like the 5 remaining Rashid. No, I'm kidding.
I don't think it's like a debased or evil character. It's not on the side of evil. It's just, look, you know, many good things have come to the players of Rashid in recent seasons.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And he's maybe not quite as strong as he was, but still has all the basic elements of his game plan in place.
Well, definitely no character changes here.
Round 1.
Gonna stick with Rashid.
Again, I want to see if the spinning mixer cancels or roll cancels on in. He's been trying to find a way to make that work against Haku, but hasn't yet done it.
Right, hasn't really had the opportunities.
And I will say Gachikun has been playing a tiny bit passively, so I think a little bit of an adjustment here, and it's making me happy to see he finds the dizzy.
definitely being more aggressive now, it feels like.
Yeah, and I think that's before he was sort of testing him, seeing how he would react to tough situations. Haku really didn't crack or overcommit in any serious situations. How many EX flash kicks did we see? 0, basically. And it's so Haku's showing a lot of composure, but Gachikun realizing that just is an opportunity for him to play a little bit more aggressively.
That last hit of the fireball, I felt like just came from nowhere all of a sudden. I think I'm
Trying
still
to approach behind it.
still a little dazed here.
Stay away from the Marn goodies.
Why is Rashid glowing all these colors?
Wow, caught him with the eagle spike
Oh,
on the very tip.
Back throw, and he tried to wake up with the jabs. That was really funny looking because he was trying to do that in the spinning mixer.
And that was the second input. Yeah.
Oh.
Wow, the overhead from downtown.
Okay. That's the nice thing about Rashid's overhead. It has decent range on that.
Yeah. You really can use it. You expect to see it in the corner, but last hit potentially even mid-screen.
Ooh, gets crushed, and he's going to convert off of that. Yep.
And the value there is the corner carry versus the damage. But switched quickly.
Got the hits.
That's the first time he's been able to follow that up. Again,
he's
yeah.
in, but
And
yeah.
the Haku doesn't bite, right? He's not going to overcommit.
Right.
He's going to make you throw him.
And he decided to spend some of that V meter there for the V reversal too, which is kind of surprising to me. Oh my God, that jumping heavy punch from Rashid.
And you could tell he waited just a second too long to try and anti-air crouching pierce.
Oh,
Finally
yeah.
it comes. But that was it. He was betting the farm no matter which option he chose.
Yeah. That's the desperation uppercut that you see at the end of so many rounds, you know? I talk about that a lot. It's just at the very end of a round where you're like, dang it, I'm getting rushed down. I'm going to uppercut this time because he's totally not going to expect it.
He expected it.
Yep.
But it's also, it's one of those things like, you know, you see players sometimes describe that as playing wild or something. Strategically, like, you have very little to lose in that situation. So even though it's a boldish play, like, the cost is the same across all your defenses.
You're going to lose
yeah.
because you had no life left.
Exactly, right? You're out of chips to gamble.
Right, and if you get punished out of your, you know, crush counterable, DP or whatever like that, you don't even have that much life to last that combo. Wake up buttons there. Gachikun chases down
Try
the
to walk
backdash.
away. Yeah. See if you can fade it out. Oh, nice jump over and a nice punish. I like the idea of just trying to jump out. Gachikun all over it.
Gachikun trying to
Throwing some fierces back and forth. Battling
take
for that
this whole
space.
thing, yeah. Oh, nice.
Great
Yep.
challenge. That
Yep.
fake block string.
Yep, a lot of people are getting used to that because there's really not much Rashid can fake with that. You know, that no-get flash kick.
Yeah, there's not a lot of options from. Ooh, shuts down the EX. And managed to knock him out of the air, but did lose the corner position.
Nice converter. Oh, the chase on the backdash again. And guess what? Gachikun, well, okay, not quite yet.
Wow, what? And it didn't.
Oh,
Wow, yeah, again. Not much to lose there.
Yeah, that's a youthful mistake again, you know, just going for those, you know, winner flash kicks at the end, you know.
Yeah, he didn't bring out that option except to the very end of the match, and I feel like without representing that threat earlier on, like